Hello, back here with Fireman Three Houses, where we are headed to Fort Merceus this time. Oh yeah, indeed. The levels we got last time were good, but especially the class masteries, not that they were, I mean, Byleth's was probably pretty cool, and Gilbert's, I was less whelmed. My level of whelmness was lower. My whelmitude was more moderate. And we still have yet to find, to get Manuela's. How far close is she to that, about? There we go. 68. Okay, so it's probably gonna happen, maybe not this battle, but soon enough. I get the sense that since mobility is a big thing with Bow Knights, it's probably just gonna be something like, what if it was like Defiant Move? Movement +2 when you're on low health or something weird like that. It could be something weird like that. I somehow get the sense it's either going to be to do with movement or speed. Regardless, looks like we did all that stuff last time. There's this repairing stuff, so let's just get the heck into this mission, shall we? Taking Fort Merceus, just level 39. After saving the embattled alliance, you march south through the Empire territory. Fort Merceus, said to be impregnable, stands between you and Enbar, the Imperial capital. Not for long, it don't, although it may mean that, well, we know we're fighting the Death Knight here, but we may be fighting some other, they said that they're probably going to have some other smart strategic minds here, so some of our old friends, perhaps, because there were some pretty bright folks in that bunch.
Moving south through Gronder Field. However, in order to reach Enbar, they must first seize the impregnable Fort Merceus.
Yeah, at least we just kind of stepped around IR territory. Didn't have to fight anyone in Gronder Field again. That would have been a nightmare. Things should be fine. What's our debrief? What's our attack plan, guys? Let's have this.
Fort Merceus. Said to rival Aryan Road, the Silver Maiden.
And again, we had that one down with... How long did it take us? A good 38 seconds?
Perhaps a head-on siege was a foolish plan after all.
No.
You're getting cold feet now, are you?
It's the only way. I don't think the Death Knight would have fallen for any tricks.
Or otherwise would have found a way to just confront them with brute force anyway.
Even if they are denied supplies, they could hold a fortress like this for months. And we cannot discount the possibility that they will receive more reinforcements if our siege is delayed.
Yes, my thoughts exactly. And we have no option but to do the best we can.
Only option is to kick down the front door. I like it. This is my kind of plan. The plan where that's the only option.
Say, Professor, in the past, it seemed like the Death Knight took some strange satisfaction from his fights with you.
You noticed that too, eh? I thought that was weird. I've never met him before, if that's what you're about to ask. We're not exes or anything like that.
He's an unpredictable opponent, a dangerous one. Please proceed with caution.
Sure thing. No need to worry.
I have not come this far just to lose you here. I'm serious. Do not be reckless out there.
When have I ever taken a stupid gamble, Dimitri? Have you known me in my 6.5 years of being a teacher, commander, warrior, dude? When have I ever taken a stupid risk? Please don't bring up the time I fell off a cliff. That's still a sore spot for me.
They broke through the gates. Guess it's time for an impressive counterattack.
There's something very funny about seeing Caspar just kind of stand shoulder to shoulder with the Death Knight. And just like, hey, how cool is this? Oh, Caspar.
How did I get tangled up in all of this?
Ah, Linhardt.
You are finally here. Will Death's scythe claim you? Or will I fall to that sword of yours?
Well, don't discount the possibility that I kill you with an axe. Or that Manuela kills you.
And Mercedes, here you are as well.
She can kill you with an axe too. I mean, I'm not picky, really. Although, as I said before, I'm interested to see if Flayn and or Manuela have any dialogue. I reckon Mercedes does, but I seem to remember this mission, of all the missions that I did when the first time I did this on hard, this one, this was the only one that it took me like a good, 6 hours. And I don't mean, I wasn't dying over and over. I mean, I was just thinking through it really slowly. And I still used all 10 of my pulses. This was a difficult mission the first time. I remember this area down here where there's like a, oh, you know what? Unless I'm thinking about the actual assault on Enbar, where there's a part in Enbar where it's like a proper little, there's a little corridor on the side and there's a river in between it. It looks sort of like this, but the river's a bit larger and the area over here has a ballista, and I just remember it being a really difficult area to siege. This is an absolutely massive F-off monster right here. 131 health on the first bar. Give me a break. It's almost as strong as Hilda, and not nearly as capable in other regards. It has no crit avoidance, so that'll be what we'll rely on, I suppose. If we even choose to go after it, because of course our only objective is to defeat the enemy commander. I think I'd like to try and go for a full route on this place if I can, because that'll be lots of good XP. Right, so you've got you on a what's this? A turret. Are there any other turrets around here? Is this a magical turret? Yes, it is. I can't mark you guys right now. Are there any physical turrets? Yes, some here. Okay, we're gonna want to mark all those like post-haste. There's no harm in using, for instance, Ash in this case to just tank all this, because they only get how many? Oh, it's 15. So 15 on that one, 15 on this one. Perhaps we can get them at the same time, but assuming we get them all individually at bouts of 15 turns at once, then to get all the turrets' durabilities wasted is 60 turns, which still leaves us 30 to do the rest, which is maybe not enough. But it's pretty tricky to advance anywhere with these things operational, so perhaps it'd be better if we just took someone out with a long-range move for instance, if I flew over there or something, or even Dimitri, maybe if we did a stride initially here, he could run over there and shoot. Because since there are magic ones and physical ones, you have to account for the chances of every single person on my party being able to survive one hit from both is low. Dare I say, next to zero. So, in other words, we had better take them out as soon as possible or waste their durability if there's such a way for us to do that. I do not know if they're going to be receiving reinforcements at any point during this. That will make it more tedious for us to stand in one place, and tank the initial hits. Luckily, it seems like from our beginning point, the only ones who can actually reach us are the people on the turrets, although perhaps they'll be sending these ones down soon enough. Their res is nothing, though, so they should be very easy to defend against. Now, as for who's coming with us, so I already brought Manuel, Merceus, and Flame. That seems right. I think we're going to want to do. Might be leaving behind a healer again. That's usually how this goes. Probably going to want Felix, because we're going to want to do a lot of... Because there are a lot of people, we're going to probably want to be doing a lot of, like, move in here to finish this force off and then move back up the same turn. For instance, here, there are, like, 4 armored knights. We're going to want, for instance, probably, like, Ingrid to go take down an armored knight and then dance again, take down another armored knight so that we don't have to wait too long for anything, really. So I think bringing Felix is wise there, and then, likewise, Ingrid. And I figure we bring Annette as well. And unfortunately, we only get to bring 10, which is not kind of what I expected for this huge kind of fortress. Meaning, we are leaving probably Gilbert and then one of the other healers. So the only question is, do we bring Ash or Sylvain? Usually, when it comes down to just pick one healer, I do Ash because he's a good healer, although I think I want more magic offense here because there are a lot of tanky people, so I'm bringing Sylvain. Manuela, you bring Sedith, Dimitri, you bring Gilbert, and who shall bring Ash? Who does he have supports with? Who does he have the best support with, I guess is the question I should really be asking. Bring it with Ingrid, sure. Well, I guess I should bring him with, like, Annette or something. Someone tankier, right? Because then he'll heal them when they get to half health. Okay, let's bring him with Annette, makes more sense. And as for placement, we're just gonna be backing up in a second anyway, so I think it's fine. But let's do this.
Broke through the main gate.
Oh yeah, we did, in that very on-screen component that I had a big hand in. Who's standing in front of you? Whoa, spooky dark mage.
Trample them. All save that woman.
I don't think they're gonna hold back just on me just because he asked to. They don't know which one you're pointing to. It's like across an entire
Even though we smashed the main gate,
arena.
Fort Merceus is
Fortress.
still an ironclad fortress, and the enemy commander is the Death Knight. We must not falter in our assault.
I gotcha. Let's do this.
I now see why they call this keep impregnable. Everywhere you turn is defensive weaponry.
I took note of this as well. It's gonna be a bit of an issue, eh?
All of those locations as we push forward. If even one of them takes a shot at you, we will be in trouble.
I concur. That was my assessment of things as well. So do you reckon we go one side at a time, or do we try and... Okay, let's see, first of all, how far do yours go? Oh, okay. Yours actually don't go nearly as far. Because I was thinking, like...
When you are.
Can we put someone, like, here to tank both of them? But that brings the monster down, regrettably. Where is the soonest place they overlap? It would be... Oh, they overlap here. Does anyone else go after you if you go here? Ah, no. Okay, this is good then. So let's start... Let me start by... We can see who moves around. Ash is still our highest res around here, right? I didn't bring Ash, of course. Dedoy. Sorry, I had a senior moment there. Cool. Sorry. Put Flame there. That was pretty silly. And I'll just move everyone else out of here because there's a bit of freeze zone here. We don't know who, if anyone, is going to move up yet. I sort of get the feeling that maybe the ones on the left here will, but probably not many else. And just dance up Annie for points. And halt there. See who comes up. And if hopefully you don't die from the... Okay, there are people being sent out to intercept us. This is not so bad, actually. Oh, God. Okay, you're getting the crap beaten out of you by these, actually, even with your massive defense, and which normally I'd be okay with because I can just heal you every turn, except there's a 7% crit chance there. Perhaps the better... So 82 on you and with your dodge of 42. Perhaps it makes more sense to give someone like with a really high dodge, such as Sylvain. Actually, surprisingly, these ones were like the only ones who didn't go down. So Sylvain, why don't you heal her up 1 and then just head down there and take her place? See how many you can tank. We may end up just charging them in a minute if I decide this plan is stupid. It's just tricky because I don't want to waste any of our strides at this. Well, our strides, 2 of our strides, because we only brought Sylvain at this point. Perhaps I can lure these ones down then this turn. Maybe that's the play. So I'll Silver Bow out on. Oh, the Great Knights have way less defense. Never mind, I was just targeting with the magic bow this time. Sure, Silver Bow this. Oh, you took them down. Lethality, I guess. Nice. And maybe that'll lure these other ones down. In fact, how about this? Dance you up and you try that again. See if you get another takedown. Nah, no dice, but would have been pretty cool. Your lethality with your amazing range is very much something that's coming in handy. Anyone else who can heal Flame? Ingrid can do that. Now hold here. See how Sylvain does against dodging those. I'm expecting because his higher dodge. I actually didn't check if his crit resistance is better. It is better. And his dodge is also better though, and that's the main thing. If he gets critted by any one of these though, it's over. He dodged both. Nice like that. Okay, now that these ones are coming down, this is good because we can take them down like real easy. And then probably just rush our way up here because this one isn't defended by anyone else. So for instance, I probably should have done it earlier because now I'm being boxed in by both sides. Actually, I could probably do something like this, couldn't I? Ooh. Can I killer axe this? Let's try this. Wonk! Yikes! Here's your secondary wonk. Woohoo! That's the stuff. And I can almost get out of there. This probably isn't going to kill me though. It'll do a lot of. My res isn't good really. And I was going to suggest using you to back me out, but actually, you should be doing this. And perhaps you can lightning axe this down. Maybe Ore Knuckles? Maybe it's time for Crusher? Bah, it's kind of a waste of durability. Whatever, it's only Umbral Steel and we won't use it all this turn, this match, so sure. Crusher that. And the reason I'm doing that is because I want Manuela to be able to get there, but she's has a hard time getting up the stairs, being a mounted unit. So do this. Felix can run up there, dance you up here. Just gonna turn your thing off, so that I'm actually kind of being sort of presumptuous that she can take you out. Nah, I'm not. I'm being very and lethality anyway, so who cares?
One of us had
Dope.
to die.
I accidentally stepped into a mage's range here, though. Unfortunately, I could have done it just as easily from here. That was sort of stupid. Worth pulsing? Nah, we'll pulse it if this one kills her with a crit or something. And I think she'll get the same lethality if I move her back and do it there, so it should be fine. So I no longer like the plan of trying to tank through the entire durability of these turrets. I think we should just get them gone as fast as we can. Who can I bring Byleth out of there with, if anyone? Can you? You could use a rescue, but that's a big waste. She's probably not going to die. I could swap her a little farther away with Dedu, but Dedu is probably more susceptible. Anyways, if they're going to go after Byleth regardless, better move Demetria. Oh, they'll go after Demetria, actually. What's your most defensive thing? Silver Bow. Will they kill you with this? No, that's a crit. What's the crit? It's 35 to your crit avoidance of luck 22 plus 10. So you have a 3% chance of getting wrecked here. Well, 3 compounded with 73. So what's 0.3 times 73? What's a... God. So, it's like 2% chance, basically. So perhaps now that we've gotten the one down on that side, we better swoop back around this side. There's a lot of treasure on this side. Perhaps we should actually split up, because we do want someone to be able to take this down. It's just that there are a lot of mages in Linhardt over here. Whatever, we don't have to do it fast, we just have to do it. So I think I'm gonna full retreat everyone back to this side over here. I guess it's kind of arbitrary which side we're going if we're gonna take them all out anyway. Which side we go first is kind of who cares. Are there any healers I should know about? They actually don't appear to have any, save Linhardt, I'm assuming, is a healer. Yeah, he's got some white magic on. He's got Fortify, and how far does that reach? 1 to magic divided by 4, so 11 squares for him. In other words, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So he'll be no help on this right side, although there is another one here who has Physic. Okay, so they'll be able to go one at a time. I usually don't take that into account quite as much because I don't see it as nearly as important. And since this one will avoid Flame, I feel safe moving her up so that we can get everyone started moving this way.
At your service.
They're going to focus Dimitri here, which is fine because I need him over there anyway, so it's not like that's really negotiable. And since Flame moves faster than Dedu, I'm going to have him swap places with her just to get a bit of extra ground covered. All right. Oh, they're spawning more. Got it.
They have a leader capable of summoning reinforcements.
And which one is that? Is that Caspar and Linhardt who are doing that?
If we find and strike down that person, we can prevent further interruptions.
Right. Well, as of yet, it doesn't look like they have any formations or tricks up their sleeve that are going to be especially troublesome on their own. So I'm fine with letting a few more reinforcements dribble in for now, as long as we get these down. Didn't even have a chance to crit. I must have miscalculated somehow. Neither do you, which is good. And you might respond back and do something cool. Nice shot. In fact, before you leave, you could even take that out.
It seems my
Yes, Lance for him.
has improved.
Look at you! Here comes that healer, so you actually won't be able to take down just yet. But I suppose there's no harm in throwing a shot out before you head back up, where Felix can dance you a little farther. Sure, just do it with Silver Bow.
Roar of battle.
And it lethality. Very good. I'm not relying on that, but it sure is happening a lot. Very, very useful to have on someone with amazing range. And decent standing power so far, because her dodge is very solid, and none of her defenses are catastrophically bad. They're not... I think they're a bit below average. Anyways, I wanted Dimitri here so that he could do a bit of a hunter's volley out here on this one, because I think that's our easiest chance of a takedown. Quest of Blythed doubles it, doesn't even need the second hit. And now we can easily travel this way ourselves. Dedu's at the front, which is the only reason I'm using him over this, really. Could do a crit or lethality here. Could easily happen. Nope, but he did some solid starting damage. Who can you heal from here? Sure, throw a heal on Dimitri, why not? Let's actually move from the back first, why don't we? Why don't you get that crusher off so that I don't accidentally use it. Rally up Mercy's strength. Don't see why not. Who's lower level between all the people who are going here? It's me! I can take this out with one swing of the training axe. Easy money. I'm getting Crest Flames a lot more. There must be some relation to your luck with how often Crest stuff triggers, but I never figured it out. Because it seems to do more as you level up and stuff, right? But I don't know specifically what. I kind of done a restore there for more XP, because I don't often get a chance to use that, and you can throw out heals there. I'm glad we've got a lot of people capable of healing here, especially with our mounted units. All our mounted units, save for me, are magic enabled, right? I think that's right. No, that's wrong. Sorry. Manuela is also mounted. Speaking of, get your butt over here. Felix runs pretty fast as a dancer, and Manuela is mounted, and you run pretty fast, and you're not that far behind, Ingrid, so we're all going to be able to clump up in a second here. I better just wait for them to come, though. I like the idea of going through this side corridor where we can funnel people. Especially this, because it's going to be funneling difficult people like Caspar here. Hail, buddy. Nice hair. Ah, you're a War Master must be, because you've got the lion's head on your front. Do you have any kind of brawling capabilities? Do you get unarmed? Oh, you actually don't even get unarmed as a War Master. Ooh, strength 36. Stronger than Hilda. Red flag, red flag. Adjacent foes suffer avoidance -10 during combat. Just another reason for us to do ranged attack on you. So we better, whenever we get... Is he gonna... Would he... Yeah, I guess since his range shows everywhere, he wouldn't wait for us. So I'm gonna mark his range so that we can... Perhaps the best thing to do would be to have Manuela go, like... 1, 2, 3, 4, shoot something at him, and then 5, 6, 7, 8 out of his range, so that he gets aggroed, he comes over to us, and then we can throw a bunch of range stuff at him down this corridor. Of course, we're gonna have to take out his little posse first, although they may not move unless with him. Oh, although perhaps then we could lure one of them, and that would lure him as well. I don't know, we'll have to see. Either way, I think I like going down this corridor first. Well, I say like, I don't like having to kill Caspar here, but as far as our chances of survival, I like this plan. But I'll just kind of take a slow approach as we go now. I think everyone's at full health. Form up in front of this thing here. Really, I should have the slower moving people at the front. Anyone else coming towards us? More people spawning. And those people are coming towards us. Are they running up to the turret to hit us? Did I see that right? Ah, and now that healer's coming down for reasons I don't understand. Maybe they were just running up here to run around here, but I don't know what the healer's doing. Are they really going to attack us? That would be pretty bold. Just so that Felix does something this turn, why don't you move 2 squares? We can dance you, give you a little bit of extra range. And if you were just moving the 1 turn on your own. And we'll all form up here and things will be candy and nuts. Okay, you are going around. Oh man, I totally left Felix there all by himself. What the hell was I thinking about that? The amount of people they're sending out to intercept us, though, is pretty limited right now. All right, how about this? Can Ingrid throw any magic out at you from here? Yeah, she can throw any of her spells. Let's see about Manuela doing it first. If one of these is a lethality. I say one of these because I'm going to have Felix dance her. He could also throw an attack out, but he's higher level than her, so may as well have her do it. And he increased her dex, so she had a chance to crit that time, but no dice, so just go up with everyone else, and Ingrid will take care of it. Shwabong! Oh, I shouldn't have done that, because he's going to waste 2 uses of Blizzard. I could have done a higher spell that would only use 1.
Onward.
Ah, yes, and there's a chest down here, too, which Dedu will be able to pick the lock on, thankfully. I'll wait everyone here, though. More mages and stuff spawning, but so far they haven't been intercepting us to the point where it's a big deal. And they're not especially tough, these reinforcements, so I'm not terribly worried. We're actually doing a pretty good job of sweeping down pretty uniformly here. You can see there's just an area, a line like straight here across the thing where we've covered it more or less. To say nothing of the reinforcements who are picking up speed, but I think we shouldn't wait to take them out because they're just gonna keep coming anyway, right? So may as well just get as far along as we can. And the reason I wanted everyone up front here was you could build some kind of defensive line like I'm about to have here. And after we take you out on this next turn, we can start actually moving up. So blocking this. Sorry, Ash. Ash, you're facing the wrong way. Who could use most XP? Any could. Most fortunate. Do it with Aura Knuckles? Nah. do it with lightning axe. Lightning axe! Lightning axe! Hitchwonk! And to do, I would have you finish off, except I want you to be doing the chest this turn if we can help it, just so we can move this along. So, Mercy, punch him down. And who's best to bring to do along? Why don't you just draw back, because that moves you up a bit as well. This healer doesn't have any attacks, is that right? It is. I don't really know why they're there. I guess just so that we would have to go out of our way if we were planning a front-on assault from over here, which I am not, because I'm going around this side route. What's in here? An extra large bullion. Okay, well that's not of much consequence to us, I suppose. And Dimitri can probably just throw out a bit of this. Oh, look at Gilbert. 1 damage, nice. Why don't you just take this down with a sword? Go with the bow because we want your bow XP at this point to be growing the most. Yonk! Ah. But I set up the level anyways, even though that was frustrating as hell.
Just yet.
Well, I exaggerate. Not as hell. It was frustrating as heck. I'll do this because I'm level 41 then. Miracle can still trigger when they're at 1 health, right? It'll just manifest as a dodge, I think. Anyway, level 42 for me. Hey now.
I'll use this power for the greater good.
Any bit of crit is good for me. My defense at present hasn't been as much of a big deal because I've usually been swooping in just to do finishing blows or to finish someone off from full. So of late, it hasn't really been as much importance. You can email for that 1 health though, Sylvain. What's my axe at? Okay, when it hits S, I could even get axe crit plus 10 because my crit capability has been one of the great things about my current build. Might even want that over, well, I guess I'd want it over Seal Defense, probably, than Death Below. One of these two would be the one to go. I'm not super attached to either of them, to be honest. I like them both, but I think I haven't been especially in need of them. Like with Mercy, I feel like Death Blow is more pertinent, especially with Training Gauntlets, because that's just plus 12 damage if you go first, or plus 24 if you're faster than them. But with Byleth, it's not as big of a deal, I don't feel like, because she's already got pretty massive strength, and she doesn't often go twice, so it's usually just a plus 6, which is good, but it's not the same as just plus 12 on any Training Gauntlet hit. Okay, they brought one more person here down. I think this was another one of the reinforcements, not one of Caspar's squad here. I think the thing to do is, again, Silver Bow out, and Mercy's punching after. Oh, whoops. Perhaps we have Annette rally first. What's that, plus 4 to your strength? There you go. Wonk, wonk.
Let's keep our guard up.
Indeed. And this still puts me in the range of this person here, but we obviously don't want them doing that to you. I'd rather have them do that to Annette. So we'll dance her back up. Who can heal Annette? Sylvain can. Mr. Healer himself. Obviously things are tight here, but we will be able to... let's not lure both of them down, because then one of them will just back up and that'll be no good for us anyway. And again, just clump up and see how this goes. We'll see how many people this brings down. That's the reinforcement coming up, another reinforcement coming up, another reinforcement coming up, another reinforcement coming up. And that's one of the Caspar's little squad. Favized it for 4, nice, or for 6, sorry. Very good. Started in a battle with them, and now they're in our range for everyone else to do melee. Okay, and that brings Caspar down. Okay, so probably we're going to be trying to take him down this very turn. It's a little tough because we got to take these two down first, but I can fly over stuff, so I might not be a bad candidate here, although he's going to totally Shrek me if I do that. I do a lot of damage to him with Assault Troop. I suppose I could always go for the crit like this. Why the heck not? We've got all our pulses still, right? Yep. Does that say crit plus 20? Yikes, War Master gives you crit plus 20? That's awesome! God damn, I wish Mercy was allowed to do that. That would be the perfect end to her build. Alright, actually, is there anything anyone could do to me to increase my crit? I suppose I could have Felix stand here and then have Felix dance me. That's a little stupid, though. Wait, hang on. Here's the other thing, though, is I gotta be able to get back. So, I have 8 movement. I can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Or if I go here and then have Felix dance me, then it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, which I still get hit by the turret and a whole bunch of other people. So I think now's not a bad time for a stride, actually. Thank you. Unfortunately, that means I don't get to use any of your awesome magic attacks on these people this turn, which would be awesome because you're a mounted unit, so you get Kanto. You could run in, throw some magic on them, and then leave. But I think this is the thing to do. So 13, so I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and I'm safe again, and then presumably take out Caspar, and if not, then I'm probably going to not use that stride, because that's the only reason I'm using it for, really.
And I don't really get what's going on between you and Edelgard. I thought for sure you two would come to an understanding, but I guess I was wrong.
She didn't even give me a chance to talk with her yet. I would like to. There wasn't even a homoerotic sword fight scene in this run. Sorry about this, Caspar.
It's over.
But it's over, I'm afraid.
Don't worry about me. I always knew losing meant death.
I don't know if he was even talking to me or his friends there, but Linhardt's not going to take that well. Ugh. Those two are best buds. I'm sorry, Caspar. I think if you have someone else attack him, then he says something like, how many of your friends did you have to kill to get here? And I remember the first time he said that, I was just like, too many! I didn't cry, but I came damn close. Anyhow, sorry, let's try and move along swiftly from that and stay focused. I have put this in a kind of a dumb position. What would be nice is if I can have... Ooh, how do you do with the bolt axe right about now? Decent chances to hit. 23. Are you doing 38 in that? Ah, you might be if I give her the bolt axe now, because that gives you your little extra best friend bonus. 38? Not quite. Maybe with a slightly stronger axe. Something like this. Although at that point probably makes more sense to go for the smash. No, it doesn't, because this is less durability. Do this. I wasn't expecting a crit, but that starting damage will be enough for... And of course you get... armored blow, so you get a lot more defense that way. You can throw the bolt axe now. Decent chances to hit. Nice shot.
Had to protect my friends.
And axe up to A+. There's that axe prowess. Good. Now the hope with that was so that I could have some people do range stuff, although I realize I've completely blocked off a lot of the parts that would be useful here, regrettably. I suppose, like, what's your range? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's not very helpful. Really, if I could move Annette or Mercy, this would be good. At least Duke can come down here. Go for a grounder, I suppose. Just increase the crit chances a little, but it's not by much. And I put you up front a little, which is unfortunate, but the only people who are going to hit you are all these repeated mounted units, and we should be able to take that down. In fact, I could probably even hold here this turn, and it wouldn't be so bad, because we took it down Caspar, so that's still progress. Or I could have Felix dance me, which I said I was going to do already for the extra crit. I didn't end up doing that, though, because I did the gambit, and maybe I could take this down because of my extra speed. Sure, let's do that.
Could turn the tides.
And just because I'm still gambited, I can move back pretty easily. This is a little unfortunate for Dedu. He's getting hurt. Oh, just by the one. Even still, better heal him now with Ingrid's. Anyone else can heal? Flame can, but she's not in any position to melee heal anyone, I don't think. And I probably want to save the rescues. And we're not really desperate enough to use Fortify, so everyone hold position, I think. Oh, actually, what's your total speed? 13, so if I want like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, that's not a bad idea. Just get a bit of starting damage here, because you can hit from that far. Maybe even a lethality. Nope, but it's good starting damage and XP for you. Almost up to S and bow, which gives you bow crit, which I'm definitely going to want to equip after this mission. All right, call it there. That apparently, was that, I don't know if that was, they didn't say specifically if that was the one who, if Caspar was the one calling the reinforcements. They usually like to say it if it's true. So, I guess we'll see in a minute. Heals was thrown out there on that person who just got critted. It's not a really big deal for us.
Western units, reinforce the east side.
Okay, that tells me that probably, thanks, Ash. That tells me that probably it was Caspar who was calling in the reinforcements. Because why else would the Death Knight say... Well, I guess he could just say that if he was expecting us to... Oh, never mind. These people at the back aren't moving. It's probably them. Okay, Death Knight was probably just telling them to do that. So that they could protect against us because we're storming pretty hard there. This is a little unfortunate because... Well, actually, it's quite lucky that we were just on the outside of this range. Okay, here... I think, again, I'm probably the best candidate for taking this down. Oh, actually, it was Dimitri last time. Tricky thing is, it's hard to get over here without stepping into the monster's range. No, it isn't. I lied. We should definitely get over here without stepping into the monster's range. I should go over here and dismount. Do something like this, and then mount up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Maybe I better do a Sublime Heaven or something like that. Let me just get down there and then we'll figure it out. How about that? How does that? How does that sound? Brave Sword this? Accuracy's butt with the Brave Sword. What is the accuracy on the Brave Sword? 75. Gosh, heckin' howdy. Let's do it with the Training Sword then. Oh dear, or not. Alright, I can move after I attack, so why don't I finish the one in the back here, or at least try with a smash.
Another victory.
There we go. Oh shoot, that means I'm not allowed to dismount. Whatever, we can have Felix help me out in a minute. Annette, you better move back so someone has a chance to do range stuff here, and I think that someone had better be... Well, start with Sylvain, because he can throw some and then move. Are they a paladin? That would be why they have good res. Maybe start with Manuela then. Oh, no, sorry, I lied. Start with Flame, because she'll just kind of not care about their high res, because her magic is absurdly high. There you go. You can't flee back? Well, that's a bit of a shame. Can Felix reach me? Yes, he can. Will he die if they shoot once at him? I hope not. Let's give him a sword so he has the best dodge chance he can have. Then dance me up just so I can dismount, although I guess it doesn't really matter at this point. And in fact, I'm gonna unmark you and mark everyone else so I know which ranges to stay out of. So, okay, so the best thing for me to do would be to go here, dismount. Do I have any kind of healing item? I don't. Someone else will heal me, it's fine. So, in theory, next turn, I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... Sublime Heaven back here, and then I'm only being attacked by monster and... what I'm trying to do is get me to take this person out and then just have everyone back here. So maybe what we could do is do that, then Felix dances me and I run back, and then Flame rescues Felix. I kind of like that idea. And since they're going to go after Felix almost regardless... Oh, never mind, they're going after Manuela. That's probably better than going after Felix, isn't it? So, be my guest. Not great if they go after Mercy, I don't like that. Where's Flame, by the way? She's close enough, it's fine. And in fact, we better have everyone just stay back behind here until Felix and I sort this. Why don't you physic me up, because I'm going to be heading into the danger zone next turn. And actually, you can physic someone else up as well. Because he could use a bit more than me. We both got a bit, that's fine. Hold there. Weirdly, this plan is so far, this is being a very clean run. I mean, there's an interesting formation here, and so we're taking on some slightly interesting tactics to combat it. They poison tip their ballistas, I forgot about that. But, nothing too drastic so far. Okay, I'm glad I moved a few people down so we have some people to combat this if necessary. I'm gonna start with my getting you gone as fast as possible. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hopefully Sublime Heaven will be enough for this. Oh dear, actually it's not even remotely a guarantee. You know what? Why am I bothering having Felix dance me first when you could probably hit me with rescue way before that? Magic to be by 4, so 10 squares. So how far away from... If I went here, for instance, you would need to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You could pull me back even from this alleyway here. So what the hell am I trying to get Felix to do it for? Now what's the best way to kill you now that I'm here? I kind of thought I'd be able to double you. I'll go for this match with the killer ass because that served me decently well so far. Now I do want Felix. Okay, I'll pulse this one. How about? Oh shoot, how are we gonna get Felix out there? He's not even remotely close enough. Okay, perhaps this will wait another turn. Let's not rush it all at once. How can I do against you? Let me just get you out of here because you're gonna be an issue. Oh, this brings the monster over, which I wasn't really hoping for. How much are you doing to me? Oh, I took them down with a crit, so I didn't actually take any damage, so I could dodge this pretty well. Manuela, since you're close, why don't you just give a shot at shooting this? Shoot your shot. Lethality, maybe? Nope. But still good. As a start, I'm sure I am prepared. We'll have some words here. Perhaps the Curse of Shia Sword is now is the time. Oh man, is the accuracy on this bad? Oh, I didn't realize it's even worse than the Brave Sword. Yoicks. Tricky to get someone over here with good melee damage who isn't going to get wrecked by the... Or good damage, period, who isn't going to get wrecked by the Ballista. Try for another grounder, I suppose. A crit here would be awesome. Doesn't have to happen, though. That's equally good damage. Well, not equally, but it's good damage also. Actually, in fact, we can cut down a little farther down here because... Oh, maybe not that far down. We can go down here, though, to dance Dedu back up because... This is the person. This person was the reason that I wasn't going this far down before. If you dance him, can he take it down now? He's actually a lot faster now. He would get them if he both of these hit, although that chances of that are not good. Do you have a slightly better sword that isn't? Okay, yeah. Do it with the Armor Slayer. How about that? It's a bit stronger than your training sword.
Had to be done.
Good. Freeze this area up a little for us. You guys are a bit slower, and the stairs don't do you any favors. Let me just mark those areas. The monster's going after me, and you're going after Manuela, whom we can heal pretty easily. So I think we had better. Oh, Sylvain's got good defense and good dodge. Why have I been holding him back? I'm not sure. Still going after Manuela. That'll be fine. As long as you don't change your mind to go after me. Now, unfortunately, I bring the monster over this way, but I'll have a much easier time getting to the turret this turn, which is what I'm really trying to get gone here. And then we can kind of work our way over to the west side. I mean, I guess we could leave Linhardt alive. It just, I don't want him to have to live without without Caspar. I laugh only because I'm uncomfortable. It feels better to take down both sides, I think. We better do that. And since they're targeting Manuela with that turret thing, and I'm intending to have that turret thing gone this next turn, why don't we rush down with everyone else, except for Merceus and Flame, whom will both be hurt pretty badly by that ballista.
Ready when you are.
And Ingrid can heal someone else up. Better go with Dedu, because he's been taking he's been not dodging a lot this recently. Their accuracy's gotten really good, I think, in more recent missions, to where his dodge is no longer like above adequate. It's just about adequate now. But for a very tanky assassin, that's fine with me. Right, okay, reinforcements still coming this way. Well, unfortunately, that first one who came is going to put a damper on things a little bit. But I didn't get too far in here, so presumably we're still good. Poison Strike did 0, sucker. And you have a 39% chance to hit me. God, this thing is massive. Ah! Does that roar mean anything when it roars like that? I can't actually remember. Maybe that means it's going to do I think that means it's doing this next turn. which we shouldn't have to worry about because we'll probably be long out of there. I'm still 8 squares away from this, aren't I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, I am. So what I was thinking of doing was like this. That doesn't look good for me, does it? Hang on, sorry. Maybe something like this with the Sublime Creator Sword. Hopefully that's takedown. It isn't. Hopefully you don't kill me. Good, okay. Do you have advantage? I should know that before I do what I'm about to do. Ah, shoot. What's your damage to me? 24. So someone's got to heal me before I do this then. Better have Sylvain do that. What have you got on? Fire's good for me. Because I'm definitely going to take this in the face. Okay, 26. So as long as it's not a crit, this is fine. Because what I'm intending to do is have Felix go... Oh, this doesn't actually get me that far away. As far away as I'd like to be. But Felix go here. I take this down with a curved shot. Which they get... Oh, 45? Wait, whoa, 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 no. It said 29 2 seconds ago. Unless that was just for the ballista. Okay, fine, fine. So I have to be healed more, basically, is what that means. 46, very well. This'll do. Thanks, Ingrid.
For now, I'll revel in
Nice
my
strength.
achievement.
Yeah, we haven't had to do sword fight in like half a year. Sorry, okay. Now I take 45 from here. It isn't a crit. But it hurts like a hell. I get a bit of health back with Crest of Flames there. I think it's gonna be... Oh, never mind. It was 1. Good, okay, cool.
I may not survive.
And now I can retreat fairways here. Everyone is obviously going after Felix, unfortunately. I'm gonna have to do cover me off there so no one can melee me. And then you could actually rescue Felix from here, right? Oh, not quite. How far were you away? 1, okay. So just move down and then you'll rescue him. I guess it'll bring him over to the side above you, which is perfect. Sha! Brrr. Thank you. That's about as good as I could ask for, really. So that's one person going after Sylvain here, is that right? Yeah, they're gonna do a bit of damage. This one's going after... Well, they're gonna AoE to do. No, they're not, because I moved. Cool, great. Oh, can they... Oh, they can attack from range. I did forget about that being how these work. Shoot. What the hell am I gonna do to save Flame? Kind of movement options do we have here? I could shove her if Felix weren't there, but no one here has drawback, do they? Well, damn. I mean, they say they're gonna do the AoE, and they cannot do that through a wall. You have to do it on someone right in front of you. So does that mean they're just not gonna attack this turn, or are they gonna change their mind and go ranged attack Flame? I wish it would say that if that's what they were going to do. I have a feeling it's what's about to happen. I don't know that I really have any way of preventing, of moving her. Oh, they could also attack Manuela, which would be bad. I might be able to rewind that and have to do something. Why not just throw a bow shot out here, because you can reach it, and then you can get a foothold in this lower area. I'm just trying to think, is there any way to get Flame out of there? God, I blocked it off on both sides just perfectly. Oh God, they can reach me too. Jeepers, no one is safe. Well, like, that can be remedied by having to do move. I guess the remedy would just to be have Flame do that from some other... Oh, you know what I could do? No. Ingrid already moved. Shoot. I don't see any way to fix that right now. I think I might have to just see if hope someone dodges things here. At some point, I might want to swap that out on Annette for... swap out Healing Focus for Smite, because I don't use Healing Focus nearly as much as I expect I do. Increase your strength for no reason, really. I guess maybe you're slightly faster with that spell then, because it's a pretty slow one. And see if we survive this. Okay, probably not, though. They're probably going to just range attack us. Sylvain, though, I'm not worried about, because he's not even in the range of the monster, and this can't kill him. And there come the reinforcements, still slowly trying to make their way to us. Alright, I wasn't expecting the monster. I didn't take into account the fact that they can just range attack here. Yeah, okay. Oh, and it was a crit, too. Nice, just in case I wasn't sure I was dead. Alright, awesome. So let's move this back. Let's see what I did this turn. I think this beginning part... Sylvain healing me... He has drawback, right? I don't want to redo this stuff here, because it was hard. No, you know what? No, well, it wasn't hard, but there's a chance to get critted if I rejig the odds. So let's go to after... well, let me just look at after I did that and see if it's salvageable. To do get 6 squares, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I could swap his position with Ingrid, or with Flame, but that's entirely unhelpful. That brings her closer to where I don't want her to be. Monster's range is like 4 along this wall, so I guess I could have... Who has shove? I don't remember. Okay, I'm gonna back it up here. I'm going to have Sylvain heal me, but from... Wait, why is it that the monster can't hit... Oh, right, because Flame moved into it. Right, I got you. Tricky, tricky, tricky. Hang on. Thinking. Brain is thinking. Oh, well, surely she can go 1, rescue, and then just use the rest of her movement to leave, right? So I shouldn't have done this again. I should have just moved from where I was, because that was the only thing I messed up. And then just get anyone else who might die out of that range, and it's fine. So you do this. And then I had Felix. I got to do it in the same order if I want the same RNG, I think. And I had you do this, and then I had Ingrid heal, I think. And then I finished off with curved shot.
I must lead them well.
And then ran my cowardly ass away. I'm gonna run down this time so I don't run into the monster's range because that was just a mistake in every sense of the word. I bring Felix up above me. And then I also run my ass away. Okay, that was the thing. That it was just that where people end up there was all I had to mess with, and I just completely got it straight up all the way wrong the first time. Good. Okay, and then the monster can't even reach anyone this turn if we do this, and that person's not gonna kill Dedu, and it's fine. Can I get Dimitri out of here somehow? I could have him and Merceus. It's just unfortunate because now everyone up here is gonna be a bit longer to get down here, but. Better than us dying to a monster, I say. I guess I could bring a net down just so that she's closer before long. Sure, why not? Even though this will get a bit hurt from the monsters, she'll actually be able to do stuff next time, and she's got a pretty solid, respectable battalion on hand. So I think that's not a bad choice. The monster can't hit Sylvain. Okay, we skip this. This is fine. All right, cool. Yeah, did, what is that, 11 damage to her? Cool. And even though this monster looks huge, it's still only 4 squares long. Its head's just sticking in a wall. I can smell you. Hey, I know you're on the other side of the wall. Go away. There's no one here. Shh. I'm hiding. I love Ash struggling to keep up with the net while she's clanking around in 6 inches of plate armor. Anyway, sorry, I got distracted by funny. So I'm gonna unmark you because we're all gonna be in your range. I get it. Marking the mage though, and who else is marked? You two are still marked down here. Wait, where does that account for? Okay, cool. So it would be like the coolest thing to do would be if I could run over there and take you out this turn, but that seems unlikely. Realistically, probably the thing to do is to have a net Gambit here with her awesome Gambit that hits all 4. Then everyone else just pepper the shield with range attacks and then pull her out of there so she doesn't get wrecked by the mage. Perhaps actually it wouldn't be a bad choice to have you try and do something to this mage. So I see if there's anything you can double hit them with, maybe? Suppose not. Perhaps I could have you pull a bit of a ranged attack here just to get them get started on their health. Why don't you? Lethality. There you go. And since we're about to take this person down, it's not terribly unsafe to be here. Just move out of the way of all this stuff here, because I should mark you for sure. Man, it's just pure luck that I didn't run into one of this person's range before. And you've got you got bolting. I should mark you too. My God, okay, there's a lot of scary stuff going on in the middle here. Anyways, the focus this turn is the monster for sure. Oh, we should also not forget you, because I'm very good at forgetting that. Do I have enough speed to W here? Oh, but I've got my insane crit chance right now. Right, so let's with an axe. How's that? With a killer axe? Yeah, 99% chance. Let's do it. That's a defiant crit. One of them died before I even touched them.
Not bad. Not bad
I got
at all.
1 experience point for that. And I'm going to stay on this health for as long as I feasibly can so that I can be doing that all over the place. Pulling like a bit of a Paper Mario Danger Mario build here, which is especially useful for me as someone with a high movement range. Oh God, the reinforcements from behind are actually catching up. Get out of here! Go away!
A tragic end.
Are you going to Shrek me? Ooh, 29-29. Unless one crits, then I'm fine actually. And you could do that again, so I'm gonna leave her there. Everyone else focus on the monster. Starting with Annette doing this, because she has a 100% chance to hit with Ash and Manuela at her side. Thank you kindly. 100% chance. What's wrong? I guess just the monsters also have poor charisma, so their chances of dodging those are low. Now, who should we have do this? So Dimitri with Dedu's help, Felix's help, could easily take down 2 of them, and then we could have Dedu run up here and do something like this so that he stays out of the range of all that awesome or awful stuff there. So why don't you training bow this? Did you just take down their whole health bar? Yes, you did. I was wondering why you got so much XP from that. Now Dimitri can, with great ease, silver bow shot there. Felix dances him. Silver bow shot again. Now we've taken down 1 health bar and the whole barrier, so we can go ham with attacks for a little bit. Not that there's really many people in range. Ingrid could reach something from here. Better Seraphim it, just so that you can get this bar down this turn. No use in being coy about it, especially since this episode's going to be pretty long as it is. And let's hope Merceus does not die. Oh wait, you have Seraphim as well. Do that. In fact, you have it from 3 range now, don't you? Sure, so just to flex your incredible range, do it from that far away. And if you got a crit on this next one, that would be almost a kill, but none. Huge damage though. By the end of the game, the monsters really don't have a foot to stand on when attacking you. Alright, this is a little dangerous because we're getting close to the area where those people are spawning from, so they might be able to spawn and attack us in the same turn, which would be objectionable. So I think we should head down there first and make sure the reinforcements get it gone. Tricky thing now because they actually cannot, or they can retaliate to us. You are over here. Is there anything I can have that could take you out? And that's fine, we attack from here anyways. She's not going to get totally overruled damage-wise by anything. And their range is just 2, right? So Ingrid could do Seraphim again and finish it? Yeah, take it out. Sorry, I should have done the animation because that's the first time we've battled one of those monsters, but my fingers were in motor mode. If I go here, that's bad for us in every sense. So perhaps Manuela, you go 1, 2, 3, 4. You get 8, right? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Silver bow it. Always the chance of lethality with you. And then run back. That's for to do. We do want to get down here sooner rather than later, probably. So I suppose I could land on this spot. I don't really like the idea of bolting and the Pegasus Knight coming after you while we're doing here. Actually, are your ranges extend to down where I'm going to try and go? They do a little bit. I'm going to have to try and, like, get to this corner and then just swoop around here kind of thing. Actually, I could lure the Pegasus Knight before bolting, right? Unfortunately, all those ranges are the same, actually. Where it matters, or the bolting is farther. Perhaps I could put you here. This is not good. I would be fine if it was just those two, but it's also the reinforcement person coming up. So let's wait till next turn, I guess. And don't heal me, but do heal Manuela. And you know what? Do it again. I hate to do. I'm stupid. And why don't you run over here and just heal up? And actually, this wouldn't be a bad time for Fortify, but I've already committed, so what the hell? And you can probably beat this with your... No, don't do it from there. Do it... Oh, you can't move. Ruh-roh. I forgot that would do that to you. Oops. Can I shove you? No! God damn it. Whatever, just do it with the killer axe.
I have to protect my friends. I'm impressed.
I'm impressed at how you managed to win that despite my utter stupidity. now we're really far away. Damn it. Sorry, Mercy. What's your dodge with the sword is 66. And what is bolting's accuracy? When it comes to this person, compared to, it'll be 15 less than what they currently have. So what's 143 minus 15 is 128. So that's still like a 60% chance to hit Dedu with the sword, and for 67 minus his res of like 10, 11, 56. Wouldn't kill him outright, but with this one on top, it probably would. Their attack speed is 48? What? How can this be? Oh my god, I almost had him in the range of the mage. What was I doing? Don't do that. I'll skip this turn because it's gonna be a slightly boring approach. I'll try and get myself back here along with Merceus. Sorry, Mercy, that was really stupid. You can healing focus yourself, thankfully. Okay, so this turn what I want to do is, because this person's no longer gonna come after Sylvain, I want to heal him and put him here so that... Well, how direct will he get from this person? 60 on each hit. My god. So 29, 29, and then with the bolting probably also hit. He can't really survive all 3 of those. I mean, he could dodge one of them. Yeah, it's unlikely that all 3 will hit, so I guess it's worth a try to sit there, and we'll have Felix dance him so that his dodge is slightly better, but it's not really ideal. I'm gonna have you just start taking people down over here, I think. Oh god, we don't want you getting hit by the Mortal Savant, because your res is not great, but why don't you throw a Silver Bow Hunter's Volley out there? One of them was a crit. Sweet. They'll go after you, and you'll be able to respond to that, and we can get a foothold in here before we even really go down there, which is super cool with me. As for Manuela, I think it's probably best that you do this person this turn, because you can do it safely because they can't hit you from here. Sure, take that out. Man, I love Bow Knight. Bow Knight is an awesome class. I wish I should have definitely been having those in more playthroughs. And since I want Sylvain to be resting up this turn more or less, I'll have you Lightning Axe this. And then how shall we finish? I want Ingrid to be one of the ones healing Sylvain because he needs it. Dedu can finish then. Once Sylvain moves. May as well have him move now. Fire's his best chance of dodge. Oh yeah, you can throw that out here. Why not? Give Dedu a bit of an easier time. And speaking of, let's have him... Sure, just throw a bit of a... is the other one's better? Assassinate slightly more accuracy. I lied. Grounder's just good. Do that. Gonna have you go down and heal first, so that there's still space for Felix to heal after. Or for him to dance, you know what I mean? He needs room to dance, alright? So you're doing this, 60 and 60 and then 53. What's the chance of 60 and 60 and 53 all hitting? We have a 20% chance of death here, or 19 about. 80% chance of survival is not really good.
What's the plan?
But you know what? Whatever. Give it your best shot, Sylvain. And as for Physic, no, just actually don't waste your Physic because you don't get many of those. Just heal up Dedu. I gotta make sure. I gotta not forget to not heal me. Okay, let's see how this goes. I'm getting antsy, just skip it. Does he survive? He does not. Damn it, got the 20% chance. Shoot. Alright, in that case, don't go there. Then what the hell do I do? You know what? You only have 4 boltings, right? So it's probably better that I try and run that out, isn't it? So let me unmark you and just try and just put someone like here. Because you're not gonna get killed. You hopefully don't get killed by... Okay, let's just run the boltings out because they're only 4. So we can wait 4 turns till they don't have any more of those. That should be good. Sorry, try that. You don't get critted by that, right? Nah. Unfortunately, Dimitri's actions have brought the Mortal Savant down, so we're gonna need to interface with that this turn. What's your crit, by the way? 42 with the bolting. Oh god. I don't like that. Well, they won't hit all of them, I guess. That's my argument. Okay, I'm gonna have Dimitri, Hunter's Volley. Not with Fail Not! God damn it! That was a huge waste of Fail Not. Probably could have done it with the Silver Bow. But it's already done, so whatever. No, that makes him really slow for this as well. Shoot, that was just terrible all around. That was a complete accident. As a Gremmer, you get a lot of uses of all your magic, though. You've already used so many physic uses. You need to heal Dimitri so he survives this sniper's attack. You're going after who? Felix, let's... well, I don't like that at all. You know, Felix actually is dodgier than you, so really I should have him... Oh god, his resilience is 8. Never mind, I should not have him do this. Well, what's 64 minus 8? 56? So it actually wouldn't... Oh no, it would directly kill you. Got it, okay. I'm gonna back up here, actually. Don't heal that, you got very limited uses of that. Just that this person down here goes after Annette, before I continue wasting out the uses of bolting. Look at the veil over the Gremmary's face. It's so spooky. They've got a little tiara, too. It's a wild outfit. Flane, why don't you just heal up Manuela there? Mercy, keep making your way down, you're doing great. I'll fly a little closer, see if I can do something helpful soon. Did you stay there, I suppose? With your alert stance, and Raleigh Sylvain, or Felix even, fun. You're gonna block this well enough. These reinforcements are still coming, that's why we're trying to get down on this east side so we can take care of the reinforcements here. This goes after you, you might crit in response with Fail Not being awesome the way it is, but it's just a kill, normally. There we go. Ow! Alright, but that gives you free range to just Hunter's Volley this one with Silver Bow, and decent chance to crit there. One, or even Crested Bladed. Either would be a takedown. Neither happened, but that's going to bring them down, and or you can take them out next turn, it's fine. Sorry about that, Gilbert. And now we can move down and to get this person gone more quickly so that the number of reinforcements is lessened. Given it's been an hour and 11, this is a huge fort. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna split this into 2 episodes. How about when I take this out, I'm gonna cut the episode there, and we'll start the next one up as taking out the rest of the west side, and perhaps we'll be able to do the debrief at the same time because it'll be a little shorter, this rest of it. Still 32 enemies left, which is like a normal mission, right? Oh, and before I forget, I should have to loot this chest, probably. Why don't you just curve shot this person from over here while you do that? All right, and I want, at the end of this turn, Sylvain to go back into the place he was a moment ago, tanking these boltings, which I guess was right here, right? Cool, so he can just ride around there and do that now.
I was just stronger.
I do want someone to heal him, though. That would be a smart thing to do. Someone like you! He only needs to be able to tank 1, right? He doesn't really need to be at max health. Cool. Because if it's a crit, then he's gonna die anyway, so... Annette can heal herself, so don't waste heals on her. And... yeah, that's fine for now. And Mercy finally rejoins the main group. Sorry about that detour I had you on. Oh, I should dance... Shoot, they go after Sylvain, Felix, if I do that. I should really dance him to increase his dodge chance by like 4. Too late. Because they'll kill Felix if I don't... or if I put him there. And I don't have anyone else to move. Fine. Damn it. Really got critted by that, eh? Shoot. Alright, what I'll do is I'll do the thing again where I wait another turn and see if that rejigs the RNG. Because this is my plan for getting this one gone, basically. Well, if I had Byleth like here, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 curved shot could do something. No, but then you can't run away, and we have very few rescues and strides left, and we don't want to waste them on that. Oh, wait, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4... What? Your range width is 4 normally, so you could hit them from here? Is that what that means? That is exactly what it means. Oh, they get to respawn with bolting? I didn't know that. That's a shame. But in theory, if I healed you so that you survived one of them, and then Felix dances you and you do another, then this is doable, just the second we get this one gone. So okay, fine then. Everyone wait this turn. Actually, heal Felix, Sylvain, because I should have done that already. And that's brought the Great Knight down, and this one is now over here. So why don't you just stay in this little cranny here and keep throwing these out. Neither of those was a takedown, but he's here to do this, even though I should have had him unlocking the chest this turn. I want to get that gone. All right, someone else can take this down pretty easily. Someone like you. Okay, now this is a little tricky. So if I had you go like... and Parthi... Oh, I could get you gone earlier, which is also good. Anyone I can get gone is real good, actually. But for instance... so let's try and heal you and then give that a go, shall we? We don't want to use you for that. Probably best to use Ingrid, because she's not going to be able to reach that far, really. in spite of her amazing range. Oh, right, and this one's coming over here. I'll back out of that in a second. But how many I get 8, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Felix dances me, someone pulls him out of the way, and then and then you finish it, I guess. Assuming you don't get critted by this, let's assume that, please. A lethality or a crit would be awesome, but none of those happened. Zap! Okay, pain is all I know. Master Silver, wow! Oh, right, we already knew that. Got it. Good job, Sedith.
What you're doing?
Know what I'm doing? Maybe. Oh shoot, it's actually bad for Felix because no, but we're gonna take down the Grummery this turn, so this is fine. And you have a 100% chance to hit, so make it happen. Lethality now, of course. But whatever, as long as it's gone.
One of us had to die.
And you can probably run the heck out of here, and then we just need to get someone to save Felix, because he's gonna die if he gets attacked by this person. Now, who can draw him back? Actually, better than drawing him back or using any kind of spells would be for me to shove him and then just take a place alongside him. That's the least wasteful thing to do. Good, then. Now this next turn, Dedu will be able to loot that thing, and we'll be able to do this. Who else is coming here? There's those reinforcements. Right, okay. But we got the person with the on the turret down, which is the thing I was afraid of the most. Now we have free reign to go down here and put in some work. And to do before I forget, because I really am going to forget this time, just open that chest. Black Pearl, more charisma. Cool. For whom would that be good? I'm definitely using a lot of gambits with a net, so it might not be bad for her. Why does Mercy have so much? My God. Oh, they give her like +10, don't they? Yes. Okay. So just by virtue of having them with her, you avoid crit other battalions better. Ditto for this one. Cool. And he's got a high charisma because he's a dancer. Cool. Let's get to do Dimitri rather working up this way. This person's coming after us. Can you fight back at them from here? Yeah, you can. Blizzard it. Good. Felix dancer to do it again. Then maybe she'll get a crit this time. Or Jill's miss completely. You really are kind of rude, you know that? Gonna Gale. There are. That's the good stuff right there. And I can even start moving you down immediately, and you can probably take down. They spawned a new reinforcement last turn, right? And Dimitri just took that out. No, that was the turn before. So unless I take you down this turn, it's not really safe for me to be here. Except my crit is amazing, so that would do not enough to take it down, unfortunately. Unless Annette, big brain time. Rally me in strength. That does more damage, and so it's a total of 12 more damage after a crit, which this is likely here. Give it a try. Hell yeah, that's the stuff. Defiant crit, defiant crit, defiant crit. Bang.
You must lead them well.
And I'm completely safe here.
Further reinforcements from this side. However, the other side is still in action.
So I took note. Still in action and to be taken out of commission next time on Fire Emblem Three Houses, because regrettably I'm out of time and this is a long-ass mission. It may be that some of these latter missions are split into multiple parts like to this one because they belong. And thinky, at least for me. So that's that there. Well done us for getting that far without using that many pulses. I do dig these last missions because they do feel very much like gauntlets and it does feel like you kind of have to think a few steps ahead, but also they're nice big wide open maps with lots of enemies so you get to show off all your flashy ideas is the other thing that's cool about them. So the next video going up on the channel is Minecraft Hardcore Part 5, where our objective is basically to find a fortress in the Nether is like the end objective of that episode. So we'll see about doing that next time. There's a video on the channel, but for now that's the end of this time on the video for a video on the channel. The way I said that was the weirdest way I've said anything ever, but that's the end of this. So without further ado, thank you very much for coming around and sieging Fort Merceus with me. Your support has been invaluable, and thank you very much for coming around. Hopefully I will see you around. Admiral's gonna be out of here now. Peace! I expect there are gonna be even scarier enemies up in higher floors. Gosh, I hope not. It's like the best healing chime in any game ever. And since we haven't died yet, we don't actually know whether or not. Oh yeah, we're more now because it was digging. It's fine. Let's play some more. We haven't played this for a while. Don't actually know whether if you die.